5,
4, 3, 2, 1. What's going on?
What's up, y'all?
Welcome to a little thing that we call the Cipher.
Cipher, man. What's going on?
These are the Cipher Awards, son.
Yeah, just we keeping it on. This is like the longest award show ever.
Yes.
Because it's been taking us, what? I don't know. This is like the third week.
A month, you know?
And we reviewed from 2010.
Yes,
You'll
sir.
get it right, y'all.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's funny because even though we're reviewing some of the dopest albums from last year, and it is, what, April?
It is what it is.
You know, it's been some really good music that's come out this year that I can't wait to get to after we get our award show. So we'll tell you before we end today what some of the upcoming reviews are going to be.
Yeah.
But that said, let's finish off. You know, we've been kind of really debating, going hardcore about what our best albums of the year are. Now we are going to do a major record label and an indie record label best albums. Right. Okay. So. Let's just get right into it because we can talk all day about these. Anything you can mention real quick before we get into it?
I just want to mention that you are watching a thing called the Cipher Awards, and I am your host, Marcus the Kid Warren, and with me is my man Muff. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. Is this Groundhog Day? Didn't you just say that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do my intro like that. You know what I'm saying? We got into
I'm crazy, man. I thought I lost my wallet today. I thought you just introduced me before you got started.
No, I didn't.
I mean, this is like Groundhog Day Part 2 for me. At any rate.
But anyway, welcome to a thing that we call the Cipher Awards. I am your man, Marcus the Kid Warren, and with me is my man Muff. How are you doing today, sir?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You just did that.
No, I didn't.
All right, whatever, dude. So,
well, anyway, welcome to a thing that we call the Cipher Awards. Let's get into it, man. Anyway, after the last Cipher Awards installment that we did, people have really been hitting us up, and people have been actually kind of getting into us a little bit. But like we always say, look, get into us, whether you like us, whether you don't like us, whether our opinions are great, whether our opinions suck, whether you like us, hate us, whatever. As long as you have an opinion about hip hop, send us your comments, and you can hit us up on our email account. That is kidandmuff44@gmail.com. And you can also hit us up on Facebook, and we are the Cipher Crew. And as promised, I have stepped up our Twitter game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The Twittering. We have about maybe 2 people on Twitter right now. So anyway, hit us up on Twitter. You can hit us up.
We didn't have.
Yeah. Hit us up on Twitter. And again, we are Kid and Muff44 on Twitter. That's Kid and Muff44 on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who follows us on Twitter, the 2 people that do follow us on Twitter, to find out how we were doing or how I was doing in Brooklyn and in Jersey and stuff like that. I had a great time in the past couple weeks. But anyway, y'all been hitting us up and telling us how much we suck and how much y'all like us and everything. So keep them coming. Keep it coming. But anyway, unless you have anything else to say, Muff, let's get into it.
Let's get into it, man. I'm ready.
All right. Well, first, what do you want to go into? You want to go into?
Because here's the thing. Let's do our majors first.
Okay.
Because since we specialize, if you will, with independent artists,
yes, sir.
That's like our Super Bowl. Let's let that be last.
The last
today. We starting with our majors.
With the majors. All right. Underground is our modus operandi. So let's do it. Album of the year, major.
Major. Okay.
Now let's take a look at our nominees for the album of the year to get a Cipher. I thought you were going to fart.
No, you're looking back at the when they do the nominees, like at the Grammys. Let's look at the nominees.
Anyway, the first nominee for the album of the year that will win a coveted Cipher Awards, which is the Golden Backpack, is
yes.
Eminem. Recovery.
Well, let's talk about the nominees as we announced them. Let's talk about Recovery. Recovery won the Grammy for the best album of the year. Am I correct on that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, Eminem has been a polarizing figure for us, right? Eminem is polarizing in a way that Tupac is polarizing for a lot of people. People have very strong opinions about them one way or the other, right? And I know one of the reasons we even came together to even do this show because you and I had kind of an argument basically over Biggie and Eminem, okay? Right. And we're able to really effectively put together, express our points of view without necessarily being disagreeable, and you had some valid points of view, and I know I had some valid points of view, but let's look at the album Recovery. Now, this is Eminem's album that he put out saying that, now that I'm totally clean, this is how I'm getting down.
Right.
I'm going to tell you what I do love about Eminem.
Please.
As a rapper, that cat can write a song.
Yes, he can.
He can write a freaking song, man, and I give him major props with that. I mean, he writes these anthems, you know, whether it's you gotta move. What's that one? Dun 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 dun.
The one he did for 8 Mile.
Yeah. Yeah, lose yourself. Yeah, lose yourself. I'm sorry, but without getting that right here, 'cause I've been missing out on some of these titles lately. But yeah, I mean, when he writes those types of anthems, those types of songs. I mean, he's gifted at that, obviously. You know what I mean? Now, that's what I love about the album Recovery.
Right.
What I don't like about it, you know me because I'm a beat guy. The beats to me on this album are hit and miss, which is kind of the story of Eminem's career, if you ask me. Because I'm always that guy that will tell you in a minute that from day one, although Eminem has been the most successful rapper probably in history, if you want to be completely real about it. You can argue about it, and I don't have any stats in front of me, but he's certainly the most successful rapper right now, over everybody, Wayne included. Okay, most successful. There's really no denying that. But I've always been of the opinion that this guy should have been on Midwest or East Coast beats from the jump. And every time I had the opportunity to hear him, whether it be through mixtapes or whatever, with him over those types of beats, he excels. That's the M I like, but that's just me. Right. Now, the fact that he got with Dr. Dre over at Interscope and the West Coast doing his thing, you can't hate on that because they've made some great music together. There's no question about that. Right. But going back to this album, Recovery, the beats again are hit and miss, and I think Dre did a couple of songs in the album. You know, it's people love it. They say it's the album of the year. We're gonna announce our winners in a little bit here, but it was a very good album. I liked it better than his last album. Yeah,
well, I mean, are you talking about Relapse, or are you talking about his previous albums with like
Relapse?
Okay. Oh, okay. And I do agree with you. I do think it was a better effort than Relapse, but we all recognize the metamorphosis of Eminem. Came out as a classic rapper, came out as an underground rapper, and it just kind of blew everybody away. I'm not gonna go back into all that other stuff, but he did come back and showed us really the Eminem that we all loved and grew to love back when he first came out. So I also agree this was a very good album.
I got a dope idea, man, for you, Eminem. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
You want to change? You want to shock the world, Eminem? You know what you do? You and LP make an album together.
Wow.
That would be stupid. LP and Eminem on an album together? The LP beats El Productor from Company Flow, and Eminem would be sick to me.
Wow, that would be sick, but not gonna happen.
You don't know the M. Get at me, man.
Anyway, moving on to my man, the Teflon Don, Rick Ross.
Oh man, listen. I love this album.
Yes,
I love it because the production. You know me. I love what Justice League did on this album for Rick Ross. Rick Ross, I'm going to tell you one thing about Rick Ross. Guys like us, we always like to hate, generally speaking. Our knee-jerk reaction is to hate on a lot of today's hip-hop. But let me just give credit where credit is due, man. Rick Ross, from day one, ever since he stepped on the scene for me, he's been really good at what he does for me because he kept his production tight. Not every rapper does that. I'll give you an example. I have to acknowledge that Lil Wayne is a great rapper. I have to acknowledge that. I listened to Lil Wayne before. Okay, I have to admit that this dude can rhyme. He ain't the best ever like a lot of these kids think. But he is a very good rapper in what he does. Now, what he suffers from is what a lot of people suffer from. Beat selection. He doesn't always have the best beat selection. Okay? Lil Wayne puts out a lot of product, whether it be through mixtapes or actual albums. He can certainly write, obviously. If you listen to his rhyme, the dude can write. He's gifted in that.
Well, he doesn't write anymore.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, correct me on that.
He doesn't write.
What does he do? What is he, Jay-Z? Not writing anymore? What does he do?
He does the Jay-Z thing. He does the Biggie thing, the Jay-Z thing.
He doesn't put his lyrics on paper.
Yes.
But it's his own lyrics.
Right. Okay, but I guess you can still call that writing. I'm sorry. So continue, please.
Okay.
My apologies.
All right. But that said, man, that's what it is for me. Now, getting back to Rick Ross.
Yes, sir.
Rick Ross, very good MC. Not exceptional. He's Rick Ross. You know what I mean? He's got a very good voice for the beats.
Yes.
That's given to him. So I have to give him that, and it just works for me. Teflon Don is a very listenable album. You don't get a lot of that these days. As far as being able to put a rap album on from beginning to end, you don't get a lot of that with today's rapper. Rick Ross, all of his albums, you can do that. Teflon Don is no different.
Yeah, Teflon Don, definitely a great album. And the one thing that I said about this album, and I think you agreed, and a lot of people a lot of the hip hop heads that we talk to love this album because it's a grown ass album. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like a kid can love it from 8 to 80, pretty much. I believe anyway. You know what I'm saying? It just has that feel to it.
8 to 80, dumb, crippled, or crazy.
Exactly. Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane. He caught it.
Cipher, baby. But anyway, yeah, it's a great album. Just great, grown. It reminds me. It's very reminiscent of maybe like a 70s type of vibe to me. You know what I'm saying? Not so much musically, but I mean just that type of deal that it's just he's just trying to put his heart out there.
It's almost like, I mean, the production style, I think, from Justice League is that of a, there's elements of early Chronic, early Dr. Dre in there, but without being too G-Funk. You know, certainly the 70s vibe, very funky, you know what I'm saying? But great effort, nonetheless.
Right. All right. Anyway, moving on to our next nominee is the Jimmy Fallon House Band.
The Jimmy Fallon House Band.
Which is... which we all know is the group from Philadelphia, The Roots.
The world famous Roots crew.
Album, How I Got Over.
All right.
Slamming.
All right.
All right. Hit me. Okay. Let me make myself comfortable here.
Go ahead. You know me. You know me.
Okay, hit me.
Gosh. I mean, you talk about remarkably consistent, group. Here it is. This is what it is. The Roots, it's just an exceptional band. The Roots to rap music is what basically I'd say mint condition is to R&B. Okay. Very good band. You still got, bands who play music, man. The only difference is obviously what they got Roots has a rapper, mint condition as a singer. You know what I mean? But they're very good, very well accomplished musicians, man. I mean, these guys are just off the hook. Just to give you an example, and I'll get to the actual album. I mean, I'm just looking at maybe about a month and a half ago, Jimmy Fallon's on. I'm waking up in the middle of the night. It wasn't the middle of the night. You know how a lady comes on with like 1, 2 in the morning, whatever the heck. And they happen to have Raekwon and Ghostface doing a song, Rock and Roll, off of Raekwon's new album, which you have to go get us off the hook, by the way. It's Wu-Tang vs. Shaolin, that album. Okay. At any rate, the song is Rock and Roll. Man, any rap song, that's what I love about Jimmy Fallon's show. You could take a rap song that's nice, but have the Roots play it live, gives it a whole different dynamic. And it was so dope. Oh my God. I mean, you got the guitars, you got the dude on a tuba playing the bass part of it. It's just crazy the way they do things. But How I Got Over, man, love this album. I've heard from different people that this is their best album since How I Get Over, since
Things Fall Apart?
Things Fall Apart. Thank you so much. That's why I like this partner, man. A lot of people say that about him. About the Roots. I think it's better than Things Fall Apart. In fact, this is probably my most favorite Roots album. Well, let me back up. I love Game Theory. Game Theory I thought was very good. I thought it was an underrated album, actually. I thought Game Theory was that album. But I did like this better than Game Theory. I liked it better than Things Fall Apart. And it's my favorite Roots album since the Roots Come Alive, the live album, which I love. Off the hook. You guys must own that album, The Roots Come Alive. It's a live album by the Roots.
Gotta write that down.
But at any rate, How I Get Over. I'm going to tell you what I loved about this album. I know we reviewed it before earlier on in the year. I love the fact that they had some other MCs on there. They had Blue. Came on there. I mean, and Blue's one of my favorite underground MCs. I love Blue. What I love about that is the fact that Black Thought, although I always thought that Black Thought was an underrated rapper. I just did. I think he's so good at what it is that he does. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't get taken down by other rappers on the song, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? He just goes in. And then if you think, oh, here come Black Thought, what are you going to do? He just shuts it down. That's that dude. All very listenable all the way through. Thought it was very well put together. How I Got Over, the song itself, which is the namesake of the album itself, off the hook, man. And the fact, what I loved about that song is the fact that Black Thought is both singing and rapping on the same song, man, and it works.
Yeah.
Where are you at on that?
Well, I love the album. I mean, anything but From the Roots, you know, I do love. I think this was probably just a tad better than Things Fall Apart. Things Fall Apart was an excellent album. I mean, you talk about the Roots. You say the Roots. The first thing that pops into my head is Things Fall Apart, and that duet that Black Thought did with Erykah Badu. That is probably one of my favorite songs of all time. But anyway, this album, like you said, I can't say anything else. I mean, very well put together. The Roots, great band, great. I'm a huge fan of Questlove. You know,
Questlove versus Travis Barker. Who you got?
Woo!
I don't mean to go there. I didn't mean to stop you in your tracks. I didn't mean to do that.
I don't know if I could. You know what?
We'll think. I don't demand an answer. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm leaning.
That's kind of a rhetorical question.
I'm leaning towards Quest. You know what I mean? But
Travis,
you know,
man, I just got Travis's new album. Travis, man, put his ankle in things.
Really?
My goodness. Travis is that dude.
I haven't.
Travis is that dude.
I haven't checked it out yet, so you know maybe I need to check that out before I answer that question.
Okay.
But anyway, great album. How I Got Over, excellent. We reviewed it earlier on last year actually, and just great. If you haven't copped it, cop it. Check it out. Roots, How Things Fall. How I Got Over.
How I Got Over.
All right, next nominee for Album of the Year, Major, is my man.
Lost in the world.
I'm
what they be saying? I'm lost in the city.
I'm a woman, I have so much power. Was he was just about to do a little
remix. Someone's power. Look at you.
Anyway, obviously, my man Kanye West, my beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy, man. Now, okay, but before I say anything about this album, you go ahead, get into it. Put your ankle in it, sir.
I'm gonna put my ankle in it.
Sure.
Okay, I mean, look, what hasn't been said about this album, dude? I mean, Kanye West, we want to say he's his own, you know. The way Kanye West goes about his business outside of the studio, it could be easy to hate on anything he puts out there. It could be easy. You could be looking like, okay, he got an album coming out. What are you going to do? It's crazy stuff. Listen, man. Now, he could tell this is a well thought out album on different levels. The music is off the hook. And I've been saying this to people ever since this album came out. This is almost like a hip hop version, if you will, of a Prince album.
Yeah,
that's the way it plays. It reminds me a lot of Prince. You know what I'm saying? Whereas maybe you could say, and the analogy I give is this: with Kanye West, the My Dark Twisted Fantasy was the Prince comparison. The Rick Ross album played like a Michael Jackson album. This is what I mean by that.
Okay,
is that Teflon Don is that because it's very consistent. Michael Jackson albums were really straight R&B. Okay, you can say, well, you got Beat It in there, you know, and some pop, no. But basically, it was R&B, basically, man. And it played like that, you know what I mean? Very accessible. Whereas Kanye West's album, in a way, just like with Prince albums, you got to have an ear for good music, kind of, I think, to really appreciate his album. Okay. Because a lot of people who will listen to Kanye won't. I've talked to people about Kanye West's album, and a lot of people don't feel it that way. But not to diss those people who don't agree with what I'm saying, but you got to have a good ear for music because that's the angle that he takes when he makes his hip hop, which I do appreciate. And not everybody does that. They don't go from the angle of I'm just going to make some good music here. I'm going to be rapping over. It's going to be good music. Not everybody does that. You know what I'm saying? They just put out music and they rap over beats and they go over, I like this beat, I don't like that beat, I'm going to spit my 16 over whatever. You know what I mean? And when you listen to a Kanye West album, I don't get that impression that he did that. Right. And a lot of it is because I think he is a student of good music, and you know he came up under No ID over in Chicago, and his influences are vast. And that's my phone going off. My bad. Yeah. So that's where I am with Kanye. I think he did an excellent job with this, whether it be the videos, whether it be all up in the videos.
No, all up in the videos.
You know, whether it be the video you put out there, whether it be just the song, you know, Runaway, you know, I'm lost in this world, whatever. It doesn't stop. This is a very listenable album, too. But it reminds me of a Prince type of album.
Right.